Hey guys. Well, it is Saturday. I'm doing a video in a hotel room. I am in Massachusetts. I'm right outside of Boston. And I am I'm doing the New England Fishing Show, or Expo, Fishing Expo. Just went down and got me some coffee. And got in yesterday about 5:30. And we got down here. I'm only about maybe 45 minutes out of Boston in Marlboro. And Dan Kenny is putting on a really cool fishing show here. It's awesome. And I got to show you guys some stuff. I did some splurging. All right, I did some splurging. And I'm not real versed in the swimbait realm, but I want to show you something. Some really cool stuff, okay? So, like when I say I'm not versed in it, now I throw some big swim baits, and I love throwing big, not giant glide baits, but like big glide baits. Check this out. I'm gonna have to get it flopped, but that's Golden Belt Custom. This guy, he's out of Kansas, central Kansas, around Great Bend. It's pretty cool because I grew up, I played baseball in Kansas and was in Garden City. And so I used to go there. I think we played Barton Community College. I spent a lot of time in Kansas. Anyways, really cool. So I bought some of his baits. And see if I can bust the tape on this one and pull it out. This one's sweet. I mean, the paint job on these things. Now, what I'm going to say is there are swim baits out the yin yang at this place. And I showed up yesterday and I wanted to get some. I wanted to do a little splurge and I wanted to get some really cool swim baits to use, not just to look at. I'm going to throw these things. I'm going to throw these things on bull shoals, table rock. But check out the detail on that. You see that? Isn't that sweet? It's got like scales on it. This isn't like the newer one he's got. I'm going to show you that one here in a second. It's not much different. It's got a little bigger eye. But apparently these are pretty bad to the bone. And it looks sweet. It's got like a silicone, hand poured, molded tail. He's got that in there. Man, I'm going to catch some fish, I'm telling you. These things are sweet. Golden Belt Customs. You guys have probably heard it if you're in the swim bait world. This bait's like $135. But it just takes so long to make, and there's a lot of detail that goes into it, and that's why they're so expensive. But so I bought one. I had to. Actually, I bought two. I had to buy two. I had to. No, don't tell my wife that. All right. Let's show you the other one he's got. This one's sweet. This one's really cool, too. I want to get like natural colors for the clear water that I fish mostly. And hey, there's some Elite Series tournaments this year that I may be chunking this thing. I usually have a big glide bait tied on. Not a big one, but a glide bait tied on. You can find a lot of big fish with these things, but check that one out. That one's cool. It looks almost identical. You can't really tell the difference, but it's got a little bit bigger eye on it. But in case I mess up one, I got two. So those are cool. If you guys haven't checked them out, I haven't thrown these, so I can't sit here and tell you I just love them to death, but I know they're good. I mean, Golden Belt Customs, handmade fishing lures. That's wicked cool. And then I stopped by this other guy's place, and he had some soft plastic swim baits. Real Prey swim baits. Joe Rainville. Here, let me turn this up just a smidge here. Joe Rainville. Check that. Might be a good little smallmouth killer. Up north, wind that thing around. Pretty sweet. Very soft. I'm gonna pull one of these big Jessies out. I don't know the names of these or anything, any of these baits, but this is one that he casts out of a real trout. And where I live, like there's not really, I mean, there's not like a big population of trout in our lakes, but the trout color is really cool and it works. But I think there's like probably some trout that still live around there deep and stuff. I think I've heard of some people catching some every once in a while, but anyways, the color's sweet. The color's sweet. You can catch bass on trout color really anywhere. I've thrown this color in lakes where there's never been a trout before. I just like the color, but it's kind of got this fat tail on it. I don't know anything about it. On it swims, put a treble hook on the bottom. Pretty cool. So I'm in Swimbait heaven, apparently. I'm doing 2 seminars today. Today's Saturday. I got one at 2, got one at 5. And I'm going to talk about, I don't even know what I'm talking about because everybody sells big giant swim baits. It's like, I'll probably talk about the Nessie. I'll probably get the Nessie out there and throw that bait in the tank and show how cool it is, because it's a great swim bait, glide bait, soft plastic glide bait. It's pretty cool. It's very unique on the market, I think. So here's another one he makes. That one's sweet. That's a little different style one, more so for fishing. I think a little deeper, but I think they catch like stripers and stuff with these baits. But sweet detail. I mean, look at that. Awesome detail on that bait, man. And it's made out of silicone, so like it's not gonna break or anything. Man, you can catch some really big fish on big baits. When I'm at home and I get to fun fish a lot of times, this is the kind of stuff I throw, because when I fish tournaments, you know, like I'm live scoping, I'm having to get bites, so I'm downsizing on some baits, finesse fishing mostly. I'm a big finesse fisherman. You probably wouldn't expect this from a guy like me, but I love throwing baits like this. Absolutely love it. Okay, and then the last guy, these guys were cool. So yesterday we got done, we ate dinner, and Jay Shakurit is here, and I think it's Tim. I don't know. I feel bad. He's a rookie. He got through on the Bass Nation deal. Will Davis Jr. won the Bass Nation, so he was already in the Elite Series, so they took the next guy down, and it's him. That's the guy. I'm sorry for my voice. Get me some coffee in there. But these guys right here, shoot, man, I don't even know their name. Oh, no. This one right here, I bought from Big Bass, Big Dreams, I think. Big Bass, Big Dreams. Or Big Bass Dreams. Big Bass Dreams. Oh, I got his phone. It's got his name in my phone. My phone's right here. Oh, man, what's his name? Last name is NGY or something. I can't remember his name. He does YouTube. He catches giant fish. Big Bass Dreams, I think. I don't really, I'm not well versed in all the guys out there that are doing videos and making like making a lot of YouTube videos. But look at this. This is one of his, this is the Golden Belt Customs swim bait, but it's some colors that he got made specifically for him. And he said that this one's really killer. They love to eat it. So I had to buy that one too. Man, that's sweet. It's a sweet looking swim bait. Super good detail. And that tail, man. I'm gonna catch some fish on that too. For sure. All right, and then there was a couple more guys. I didn't get these guys' card. I do have their number in my phone. Oh, this one's called the Paperweight. So if you guys know swim baits, maybe you could type in Paperweight on the internet and you'll find these guys. Oh, I got a sticker here. Hold a minute, I got a sticker right here. These guys right here. That says Fish Everything. Fish Everything, this is the sticker he gave me. So maybe you guys can type in Fish Everything and find, I think this one's called Paperweight. But that one's a different style. The cool thing about this one is you can take out this so if I can get that, you can take out this pin right here, okay, and then it separates, and inside here, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a hole, and then there's a hole right here on the outside, and you can stick like tungsten weights in there, and then you can put like a toothpick to hold it, or you just shove it in there, and that'll allow it to, this bait right here, when you throw it, it's not gonna float, but it's gonna be like right there on the surface, underneath the surface. So you can add some weights to it, and you can get this bait to go down, and suspend. It'll probably go down to a certain spot and it'll suspend. Really cool. I had to get that one too. I love that bait. That one's pretty sweet. So I got that one too. And then he makes this one. And this is more of a shallow water bait. And guys, listen, I'm clueless to this stuff. I know weight baits and stuff like that. And this one's a square bill. So you can run it like on the surface, or you can run it down to like 4 foot, I think is what he told me. Same guys, Fish Everything. I'm trying to remember the name of this one. I can't remember the name of this one, but it's really sweet. It'd be a good, I mean, any of these baits will be good and they'll catch fish around the house, but this one, he told me you could throw it like on shallow cover and stuff and fish it around like super shallow on the surface. And he showed me some videos, like you can catch some monster bass on stuff like this. I had to get one. This is sweet. Just get a little change up, and I can't remember the name of that one, and then this one right here, Paperweight. It's cool. He's got a whole bunch of different swim baits, but there's about three different guys I stopped and seen. I got to meet them last night. After we got done eating dinner, we all kind of hung out, and we was just chatting and talking about. It was cool to hear the kind of the swim bait world, because most of these guys here, I mean, that's what they're selling. I think there's more today. I'm gonna get to go around and look at a bunch of different stuff, but it was me and Jay, Shakur, and the rookie guy. And it was cool because Jay handed me Rookie of the Year trophy, and then we had a rookie there, and it's like, I'm going to be handing off the rookie trophy this season, at the end of the season. And maybe it's him. I don't know. But I will say this. I don't know everything about these baits, but if you're going to throw big glide baits and stuff like that, you're throwing, like, I was talking to the dude from Big Bass Dreams. He throws like 29-pound fluoro. I think you could throw super heavy mono if you're wanting to keep your bait up, maybe a little bit more and stuff like that. I don't know, but you can change your lineup, but use use big line. They're not looking at your fishing line here. I mean, these bass are going to be zoned in on your bait. So you want to throw a big line anyway in case maybe you get a little backlash or something like that. You don't fling your bait off or whatever. So big line. I'm sorry, my voice is messed up. I wanted to run a video real quick, talk about my experience here so far. It's been awesome. The swim bait world. I'm going to do some seminars. It's really cool seeing all these different custom-made, handmade baits out there. If you haven't got in the glide bait deal, everybody should have a glide bait tied on, I feel like. I mean, they're super cool. You may not get a lot of bites on that thing, but if you got some clear water places, you can see some giants come out of nowhere and eat these things. I mean, it's really cool. And there's a lot of guys obviously catching them on live scope too, doing that kind of deal and stuff. So it's going to be my next video I post, because I'm going to be filming as soon as I get home. I'm going to do filming a hog hunt, and I wanted to put this one out there. But I appreciate you guys watching, checking out. Some of those baits are really cool. We'll see you next time.